Spain's already fragile economy has been battered by the coronavirus lockdown. The IMF says over a quarter of the population hadn't recovered from previous economic crises. But with millions now unemployed and key sectors like tourism in limbo, some are forecasting a social services emergency. Cristina Guino reports for us from Barcelona.
The pandemic is leaving thousands of economic and social victims in Spain. Tamara has run out of unemployment benefit. She was starting a job in April. Now that contract is cancelled. Zacarias has a truck, but he can't go out to make a living. They have no income.
If I eat breakfast, I don't eat lunch. And if I eat lunch, I don't eat dinner. We have to divide our food into 5 parts. I have to split breakfast so I can eat.
We only ask for a little help because now is when we need it the most. Later, we can work it out. We don't ask for anything else, a bag of food or to be given some aid.
Social services cannot cope with the demands. Without children, they say, it is harder to get any assistance.
There are no services where they give us food. They say they're overcrowded. We can't go and eat there. It's impossible. All they have is cold picnic bags.
NGOs and local associations tell us that since the lockdown began, demands for assistance with basic needs have tripled. In these associations, 220 meals are distributed every day.
This is Santa Ana Church in the center of Barcelona. It has become a food warehouse. There are 15 volunteers and the parish priest.
The kind of people we see asking for food now is different than before. We have now more families living in a flat or a room without a contract, people with no papers. After a month of lockdown, they are no longer able to make it work by themselves.
This line is a snapshot of desperation. Some ask us not to film them because their families don't know they are here. Spain is the country where poverty has grown the most in the last decade. The previous crisis left 600,000 households without any